Everyone is interested in money. Literally everyone. You can't say otherwise. I know there are some people who actually say that they're not interested in money and they make some claims. They do that in order to show modesty and simplicity, and they actually act like there's no nobility in being rich and living a luxurious life. But in fact, yes, they are lying to themselves, and they're lying to the people who they say that they're not interested in money. Let me tell you why. When you were a child, you used to go to the school, okay? You used to go to the school. From school, so you went to the college, from college, in the college or university, okay? So when you get to the college or university, you basically get to learn, and basically they program this into you. They teach you that in order to live a happy life, you need to get some good grades. Then you must obviously good grades, then get a good degree, and then get a high salary paying job or high paycheck job, so that you can live a happy life with your family. You can provide good to them, okay? So in fact, these people who actually work at this place and who actually teach this to you, and you basically who are living and having this experience, they program this into you that anybody who's actually trying to do business, who's actually trying to be an entrepreneur, is somewhat evil. And I will tell you why. Because whenever somebody talks about I'm trying to be a millionaire or something like that, why don't you try to be a millionaire? Because they know they can't be a millionaire working 9 to 5. Why don't you try to be a millionaire? In order for them to be a millionaire, they'll have to work in the businesses, or maybe be a CEO of a company or something like that, yeah? So that's when they actually tell you that they are not interested in money. The thing is, it's not about them not being interested in money. The thing is that they don't have this confidence. They are actually afraid. If you look at the university or the schools, whenever you used to write applications, okay, you would always write an application to someone superior in rank to you. You would never write an application or you would never respond to an application from someone who is inferior in rank compared to you. Like for example, you're a minister, okay? You would never ever be taught how to respond to an application unless you become a minister. You would never be taught that in a school, university, college, wherever you go. You would never be taught that, because the top 20% of the society, they don't want you to learn that. They want you to be on their paychecks. Now the thing here is that I'm going to make a very bold statement. I'm going to make a seriously bold statement that these people who say that they're not interested in money, they become slaves to the money, okay? They become slaves. Even if they're willingly doing anything or not, or they're doing it unwillingly, they become slaves to the money, and they don't have financial literacy at all. And I will tell you why they become slaves to the money. They work 9 to 5. They work hard. They put all their effort into the work, that when they come back home, they feel extremely tired. They can't give time to their family. Whenever they're giving time to their family, the boss calls and he's like, oh, send me these emails, send me this and that. The thing is that these people have their lives terrible, okay? They work extremely hard in order, they have this goal in their mind that they want to get a bonus and they want to get promotions in the companies they're working in. Yeah, they're working 9 to 5 to get a promotion, and this is what the boss always tells you. Okay, work good, work harder, we're gonna make you employee of the month, we're gonna give you promotion, we're gonna give you bonuses, maybe a vacation with your family. But the thing is, every single second you're working hard in the 9 to 5 job is you making money for your boss, is you making money for the CEO or for the chairman of the company, or for the investors of the company. The investors, they don't really work at all. They just invest and they let you work. You work for them. Every single blood, sweat and tears you put into your work. Your boss buys a new Porsche. Your boss buys a new Lamborghini. This is what basically happens. This is what basically happens. The difference between you, the person who's working 9 to 5, the person who's being taught that you need to work 9 to 5 in order to be acceptable in the society, is that your boss, he never cared about these grades. He never cared about anything. The only thing he cared about is that educating himself about finances, and being financially literate. That's what he cared about, okay? He made money work for him instead of him working for money. You, my friends, You might be confused right now. How does money work for me? How does money work for me? There's no possible way we actually work for the money. Yes, everybody is interested in money. Everyone. Whether the person is a millionaire, an entrepreneur, the person works a job, you can't say otherwise. No one can say that they're not interested in money. If you want to ask the Africans who are living their lives miserably, then what do they actually want? The people in the third world countries, they will always say money because they don't have it. They actually don't have it and they need it. Now the thing is that anybody who says that is always dishonest. Okay, he's not honest with himself. He's basically lying. Now the thing is that, like I said, how to make money work for you. Obviously, when you work something that you actually like and something you build, obviously you acquire assets. Those assets work for you. Like for example, they get high in they increase the value by time. You don't work for money. The people who actually work for money are the ones who wait for the promotions, wait for the bonuses, wait for the paychecks. Obviously, I'm not saying that you're basically gonna inherit a lot of wealth from which you're gonna create a business or something you actually like. Obviously, you need finances to make something you actually like. But the thing is that you actually see lives of people who work jobs and then create something they like and they become big. Like, let's take Elon Musk as an example, or many other people. So the thing is that this is how people get rich. This is how people become financially independent. The one goal every single man in this world actually needs to have is becoming financially independent. Nobody's telling you to become a millionaire. Nobody's telling you to become a billionaire. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's telling you to become a trillionaire. You just need to be financially independent. There are people who are millionaires but still broke, and there are people who are not even millionaires, they are still rich. It's all in this mindset. It's all in how you actually care about your money. Now the thing is that what we see a lot of people do who work 9 to 5, or the people who are actually super rich but they're still broke, is that they overspend their wealth. They overspend their wealth and they don't care about their wealth. They're not smart with their money. Now what we see is that the people working 9 to 5 and the people in the society, they go for the down payments on their cars. Even when they can't afford it, they actually go for the down payment in their cars. They go for the house mortgages and they try their whole life. Like they go in the debt, the student loans, every single thing like that. They go into these phases. And this is like 70% of the society going every single day. You can actually look at the student loans in USA, the debt. It's incredibly huge, $30 trillion. That's not a small amount. That's not a small amount. Every single student who goes to university in the West is actually going through a student loan. That's incredibly worse. And who benefits from that? Who benefits from that? That's the banks. The banks are benefiting from that. They're making the money work for them. I'm not saying that you need to give loans and earn interest, but the thing is that you can actually acquire something. Like Warren Buffett said, if you buy something you don't need right now, you're gonna end up selling something you need in future. Okay, so the thing is that you can wait. You can acquire assets that actually increase the value. You can buy a house maybe a bit later, but with no interest, but with no mortgages. You can buy in net cash. You can actually do that, but you need to wait. Maybe acquire some assets that increases value, like for example stocks, crypto, commodities, whatever you like. Just do that. Maybe try to put that money into business, because a business is something you need right now. You can live in a house on a rent, okay? What's the rent compared to, like for example, you're paying money in the down payment, you're paying the money in the mortgages. At the same time, you can pay the same money in rent. Yes, at one place, you're actually thinking that this house is an incredible asset, but unfortunately not. It's not an asset, it's a liability. The difference between a liability and an asset is that a liability takes money out of your pockets, okay, and it damages your net worth, okay, it damages your income. But the assets, they bring money into your pockets. So it's better to have money in your pockets rather than having money out of your pockets. And another thing that people actually mistake is that whenever they get paychecks, they get salaries, they spend the most of it to actually look cool, okay, to actually look cool. Like I said again, like Warren Buffett said, if you buy something you don't need today, you're gonna sell something that you need tomorrow, okay? So that's the thing, that they actually spend their money. They go hang out with friends, unnecessary hanging out, like literally. and they would spend money on furnitures, on the shoes, on the clothes that they don't really need. Like for example, portraits on the houses. What the hell is the utility of that? They basically buy that. Obviously, if you're a millionaire, you can go for that, okay, because you've got a lot of money. Yeah, you've got a lot of money. But if you don't have money, your salary is like $300 per month. I mean, that's pretty low compared to the West. But there are people in the South Asia who have salaries around about that, and they would spend like $250 in the first 15 days, and they would live on $50 for the rest of 15 days, living miserably, and they would complain about their lives. Yes, this is what people do. This is what people do today. If you're living in the West, it's going to be like something like $3,000 per month, and then you spend around about $2,000, $2,500 into something you don't really want, and then obviously there's going to be utilities in the house and stuff like bills and stuff. But the thing is that a lot of people don't live below their means in order to achieve their goals. They look for instant gratification. They don't delay their gratification. They spend money on things they don't really need. So that's how they become slaves of money. Now, let me tell you one thing. In 1900s, that was the first time when taxes were announced in USA, okay? And at that time, people were really happy. The notion or the sound that the politicians were making, that we're gonna tax the rich, we're gonna tax the crooks. This is what they basically used to say. The billionaires, the millionaires, they don't give taxes. It's gonna be helpful towards the poor. Now the thing is that when they used to bring these taxes, okay, when they used to collect these taxes, obviously for the short term, it actually did help the economy. Yes, it actually did help the economy. But what ended up is that when you have this system in the governments, okay, when you have a lot of money with yourself, okay, when you have money, you have to spend money. This is what basically the ministers, the Fed, they actually have this system. That's why they buy all assets. That's why they keep on buying. When you have to spend money, when you don't spend money and you have money left with you, okay, you end up being replaced, because at that time the government says that you're not efficient, you're not spending money. Why are you saving money? I mean, saving money for the government is actually really good, okay, so that they can spend when there's actually necessity, because when the government treasury fills up, it's good for the economy. But the thing is that they have to spend money. So when they spend no money, the demand for money increases, and then at that exact time they actually tax the poor too. Then they decided, okay, we need to bring up income taxes, we need to tax the poor too. Now what the millionaires do, what the billionaires do, is that they become a corporation and they pay lesser taxes compared to the people in the middle class community. Now this is them letting their money work for them, and you are working for money and you're paying for their utilities too. Like for example, the middle class is the majority of the people paying taxes in every single country. The billionaires, the millionaires, they always escape taxes. And another incredible fact is that, like for example, how do they escape from taxes? I'm not going to tell you how to escape from taxes, but the thing is that, like for example, when they get the income, like for example, Tesla makes $4 billion worth of income per year. Okay, what they do is that in order to give the salaries, when they give the salaries to the employees, okay, they have to give it in cash. But what sometimes they do, they give it in the form of stocks, okay. So when the employees sell the stocks, okay, they would have to pay taxes, not the Tesla, okay. Or in the other facts is that they would actually, you know, sell their immediately invest that into real estate. And when you invest in real estate, the taxes get delayed, and then they keep it for the long term, or basically they buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, and the taxes get delayed. They pay $0 in taxes. This is how the billionaires actually avoid taxes, and this is them making money work for you. Obviously it's good to pay taxes, and I'm not saying that they 100% avoid taxes, but they avoid unnecessary taxes. Okay, every single billionaire pays taxes, every single millionaire pays taxes, but they avoid unnecessary taxes. That's how they make money work for them. But you, my friends, you're working in jobs. Like for example, if you have a 100,000 worth of salary for the year, okay, this is your package, and you will be charged, like for example, 30% taxes. Like for example, in India, in order to trade crypto, you have to pay 30% of the taxes. Like for example, if you made $100 profits, $30 will go to the government. Now this is what's happening in the world currently right now. This is how they're affecting the middle class community. Okay, you need to learn how to be financially literate in order to save yourself, to avoid such big problems, and in order to become financially independent. Okay, the goal is, I'm not saying become a billionaire, I'm not saying become a millionaire, have $10 million net worth in your bank account, have $10 million worth of liquid cash in your bank account. I'm not saying that. I'm literally not saying that. I'm saying be smart with your money. Be smart with your money. Obviously, to become financially independent, you would at least have to be a millionaire in this time right now. But the thing is that be smart with your money. You don't have to be foolish. You don't buy things that you don't really need right now. Buy things that you actually need. Invest in things, maybe make profits. I'm literally telling you, if you believe in compound growth, if you believe in the snowball effect, you starting from now, every single teenager looking at the video right now, you starting from now is gonna make you generational wealth by your 30. If you're investing in good projects, okay? And this is actually incredible. Like, you have, by the time you're gonna be 30, you're not gonna have anything. Like literally, if you keep on spending, you're not gonna have anything. But by the time you're 30, you keep on investing, you're actually gonna have something rather than nothing, and this is actually gonna be good. So yeah, keep on saving money, keep on investing on something good. This is not financial advice. If you want to look for a financial advice, go to a financial advisor. If you want to know what type of what you should invest on, how much you should invest on. But in order, if you want to learn how to invest, how to trade, you can actually go to my server, Crypto Caravan, and I will link that in this description. Obviously, there's a premium where we actually teach people how to trade, how to trade, and basically learning technical analysis and stuff. And we often give our trades to that you can actually copy and make money. Okay, so yes, we're not financial advisors, but the thing is that we actually do that. We are analysts, so you can actually go to the server, link in the description. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Assalamu alaikum.